Hello and welcome back to the sideboard here at SCG St. Louis. I'm Nick Miller alongside Tom the Boss Ross. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Nick?
Good. Tom is a select side rider for SCG and he is battling today in the Light C Open with Infect. Why is this your deck of choice for Light C?
It's an aggressive deck that's resilient to a lot of effects with cards like, I don't even pull out the Vines of Aspect, but Force of Will, Vines of Aspect has capability of killing on turn 2 sometimes, usually about turn 3.
So you're comboing the super cheap Infect creatures, and then using the pump spells, My Volcrosa and so on.
Right.
And then just killing them out of nowhere with, Berserk, Invigorate combos and things like that.
Yeah. Put down an Infect creature like Glistener Elf and use pump spells, like you said. Namely Invigorate. Invigorate's the card that makes the deck.
Now, you've written a lot about this on the website, and you said you've switched to blue as Disruption. So you have Force of Will.
Right, I was playing a white before, but for Sword of Plowshares, but I wasn't having too much trouble with creatures. What really was bothering me was artifacts, so I just played Nature's Claim main deck instead of the swords. It's more consistent this way.
Right, you used the Nature's Claim last round to defeat your Tezzeret opponent who had Ensnaring Bridge, which seemingly would lock the deck down.
Yeah.
But kill that, pump a few times, game over.
Yeah, I found it best just to play Force of Will's main deck and more blue spells.
The fun part about this deck is that it's a super aggressive deck, but you also have the Brainstorm, Ponder cantrips to help you find the missing pieces.
Right.
I feel like that's something these crazy fast linear aggro decks just miss.
Yeah, definitely adds consistency to the deck. Unlike the modern deck, you don't have to play as many Infect creatures. You don't have to play as many pump spells either.
Right.
Just find the pieces that you need, the times you need them.
With fetch lands and cantrips, you're able to just pinpoint them, find them. Now the other card I like, you have Crop Rotation. Explain all the uses you can use Crop Rotation for.
It's kind of like the War Infect creatures, because usually it gets Inkmoth Nexus,
right.
but also has the possibility of getting Pendlehaven or Wasteland. And then out of the sideboard, you can get a Juka Ball, get instant speed. But what happens most of the time is they try to kill your Inkmoth Nexus and your Crop Rotation, and get another one. It's also kind of ambushing it in the turn. If you have no Infect creatures on board, you can add one and just kill them.
The old, they'll never try to Wasteland into green mana again, scenario. If they don't know your deck has it, you have it there to just for the blowouts. What else is in the sideboard that you use, and what matchups are particularly important for you to board?
I also like these Necropedes right here. That's for mostly Death and Taxes, things that have 1 toughness creatures. Fights Thalia very well. It's also against Dark Confidant decks. They have a package of some Swan Songs, a spell, and a Misdirection against combo decks. Sneak and Show mainly. And then some more Nature's Claims.
Right.
Just to beat artifact decks.
Blow up more artifacts. Now you're 5-1 after 6 rounds. What all have you played against other than Tezzeret, which you just played last week?
Played against Death and Taxes a couple times. A Bug Delver deck. I lost to Affinity, which attests to how bad artifacts are for the deck.
So you explain to me, with this deck, basically your tough matchups are the super fast combo decks, so you're just trying to dodge those for the most part?
Yeah, if they win the die roll, it gets decks that can kill me on turn 3, and I don't have a hand that can disrupt that. Usually I have a hand that can kill them on turn 3, but they just kill me faster.
Right. If someone was asking you, why should I play this deck in Legacy, where you can do all these other broken things, what would you tell them to play this deck?
I think this is one of the most broken things you can be doing. Just turn 2 killing them with a 1/1 creature.
It's a pretty good answer.
Yeah, I like beatdown decks. I played Zoo for a while, so I like attacking. It's kind of an aggro combo deck, and it's kind of rare for those to exist.
All right. Well, you're a few rounds, 3 wins away from making the top 8.
7 more to go, right?
It's not too hard.
Or 6 more rounds before I have a trophy.
Well, thank you for joining me here in the sideboard. I'm Nick Miller at SCG St. Louis. Stay tuned for more action.